All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties here. We can't quite get the Wi-Fi to work here at Shakopee Ice Garden, so we're pulling it off of my hotspot. So tonight's game is going to be sponsored by GN Resound. Thanks for paying for this. As the Lakers get dumped in deep here, we'll get ourselves. Laz punches out to Cashmark. Cashmark one times to Judding. Judding gets it over to Green. Green's going in all by himself, 1-on-4. Green gets bumped off the loose puck, and the Sabres D over out to the center breakout, but Kimmis applies a little extra pressure, gets it dumped back in, and the Speedy Speltz comes in and tries to disrupt the play here a little bit. Sabres get to the red, dump it in on Kajowski. Kajowski gets it back to Emerson. Emerson over to Meggs, his partner there. Meggs just going to tip it off the boards out to Speltz. Lakers got three standing next to each other in the neutral zone there. Not the best setup, but we'll get it out. Nice pinch by Long. Long brings it up. Nice pass back to Kullberg. Kullberg looks for Kimmis through the middle. Can't connect there. Out come the Sabres. Odd man rush with a nice back check by Long. Magnuson plays him to the outside. Emmerich comes in to disrupt the play there. Magnuson, I got to think's looking for a line change here. He just gets a puck to the neutral zone. Sabres collect, go D to D. Up the wall to number 10. He gets a stick on it and goes it down to the zone here. Magnuson still trying to get off the ice here. Taps it up to his wing. Long comes over to try to help out a little bit to no avail. Gets it back to Magnuson. Magnuson still on the ice. Gets it to Emmerich. Emmerich tries to go through the center to Tushy, who's back after an upper body injury. Good to see him back out on the ice here. Emmerich gets the loose puck, gets it over to Tushy. Tushy tries to bring it back, can't get it back. Magnuson still trying to get off the ice. He's going to get his whole shifts in this here. Beatty tries to chop it off the wall, can't quite get it through. Here comes Emmerich. Emmerich tries to throw it in. Lakers are going to get called for an ice here, just a little bit out of the reach.
Our had a nice little hit and steps out onto the ice and meets the puck here with the shoulder.
Those of you joining us here for the varsity game didn't participate in the JV game. JV won 7-1. Got it to running time here. And our good play-by-play guy, Brad Soderberg, is attending his daughter's event, so he's out today. We got Kent Dickey on the color, and I've picked up the microphone for play-by-play, so I'll do my best here. Lakers go ahead and dump it down. We're going to get called for another icing as the Sabres apply a pretty aggressive forecheck there. The Lakers ran into a little trouble.
Might help to turn on my light, too. All that commentary just now.
Yeah, didn't have it. Well, this is just a novice group here. We're just trying to have some fun. Lakers have a defensive face-off here with Judding here. Judding's on his backhand side. Some consider that their strong side. Judding wins it clean back to Traxel. Traxler brings it around. Nifty play to Laz. Laz brings it up. Nice stick work. Gets it over to Green. Green gets looked like a stick on it, but they didn't think so. Good idea, though. That looked like almost like kind of a design play, but just Greeny couldn't get a handle on it. So back into the Lakers zone they go. They're going to go to the glove side of Cujo. For you guys watching, that would be to Cujo's right. And back with Judding on the face-off here. He's going to win it back to the corner for the Lakers. He does so. Gets it over to Traxler. Traxler keeps it this time. Brings it around the net. He's looking for some forward streak and gets it over to Cashmark. Cashmark gets a stick on it. Gets it down in the zone. A speedy Judding picks up the loose puck behind the net. Throws it behind the net to Cashmark. Cashmark knocks it around the front. Nobody out in front. Cable picks up that loose puck. Tries to throw it on net. Nice block by number 11 for the Sabres. Out come the Sabres here with the neutral zone step up by Traxler. And out come the zone. Judding by himself. He's got help with Green. Nice little drop pass. Back to Judding, but the 24 for the Sabres gets a stick on it, and it hops Judding's stick. Here come the Sabres out of the zone here a little bit. Charlie Traxler picks up the loose puck, brings it down into our zone, gets a regroup, sauces it over to Emerson. Emerson finds Laz Cable on the other side here. He's waiting for the forwards to come across. Nice play there. It gets slowed down by the Sabres. Kimmis gets in all alone, and the Sabre goalie makes a nice save. Lakers' best scoring opportunity, and so far the only shot on net by Kimmis. Kimmis comes through the neutral zone, puts a stick on, and he's going to get a penalty for slashing as Kimmis puts a stick on number 26, Austin McNeil. And the Lakers are going to go on the penalty kill at 13:08 of the first period. Lakers will be killing a penalty. All right, Lakers are going to come out with 2 fresh forwards. They're going to come back with Green and Kohlberg. Both saw a lot of penalty kill time the other day in the South game. Did a good job, so they're getting rewarded for their effort today. Kohlberg on the faceoff. Doesn't take a lot of faceoffs, loses that clean. And Sabres go D to D. Doesn't get to the net as Emerson, sophomore, gets a stick to disrupt the shot on net. Kohlberg gets a loose puck, gets it out of the zone, and Green, forechecking hard, gets it in deep, gets it over to Kohlberg. Kohlberg tries to get a little deeper. Kohlberg still got the puck. He's going to bring it out. They're just going to shag it. This is old-time hockey now. Get it back to Magnuson. Magnuson's going to go ahead and dump it. The forwards for the Lakers are going to change up. We got a fresh defenseman. We got 3 fresh skaters now. Magnuson's just waiting for his time. That Magnuson's logging a lot of ice time. And here come the Sabres. Sabres try to get a shot on net. Emmerich makes a great block there to get it to the corner, and the Sabres regroup, bring it out to D. They go D to D, shoot the puck just wide here. And Cashmar can't get a stick on it here, but Lakers continue to battle here. And we're going to get a whistle as maybe the net is off the moorings. I guess it was. Judding fixes the net for the referee. We got a stoppage and play here, with 1:02 left in Kimmis's penalty. 12:09 left. Yep. Judding wins the faceoff to himself up the sideboards, trying to clear the zone. Throws it up the wall. We'll just keep banging up the wall, and it is not out. Sabres keep it around. Winter gets it, does a runsy around to the other side to Emmerich. Emmerich gets a stick on it, but can't quite get it out. Mr. Soderberg named the ring around the boards the runsy. So we're going to try to get that to stick. But that was the name of one of the goalies. I think it was the Farmington goalie. Anyways, the Sabres come through the zone here, get a shot, go to get a shot on net. Emmerich with his second block of the shift here. I got to think that Coach Drager's going to get that on his computer for the effort that Emmerich's putting there. They get the puck deep. Kohlberg applies a little more pressure. We got 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Here's Kohlberg battles. Kohlberg's work just drew a penalty. Here's number 20 for the Sabres, is going to find himself in the sin bin. Jackson Bros got outworked by senior Kohlberg and is now going to go in.
I'm not sure why there wasn't an ice in that time.
Well, we're short-handed. So there wouldn't be an icing when you're short-handed, unless I missed something.
That was before the penalty.
Okay. So Parker Long's going to take the offensive zone face-off here with Tushy, and Cable and Traxel are the defensive partners. Traxel puts a good hit on 17 here in the neutral zone here. I've got 2 seconds, 1 second. Lakers are at full strength here as Beatty comes out. Here we got Beatty, Long, and Tushy going through. The pass to Beatty was just a little bit ahead from Traxler here. They get it in the neutral zone. They dump it back in. Traxler goes ahead, tries to find Tushy on the far side, a little bit behind him, and the Sabres go ahead and dump it in.
You're right, Chuck. We were short-handed. I'm not the worst color guy in the league for nothing.
It's all right. Lakers are having troubles kind of getting regrouped here as Traxler regroups it down to Traxler. Traxler's going to take it up himself on his forehand side. He's going to bring it through the neutral zone. He's got Speltz cutting through across the blue line there. He hangs on it, brings it down nice and low. He tries to go forehand to backhand and make a play himself, but couldn't get through here. Cashmark battles for the loose puck on the sideboards, gets it at the hash mark, gets it back to Cable. Cable's got no support. Or, I'm sorry, Traxler. Traxler finds Juddy, and Juddy slides it over to Speltz. Lakers are starting to get their power play set up the way they want it. Great pass by Cable, a little backhand sauce over to Traxler, who gets a great shot on net, but can't get it behind the Sabres goalie, if you will. Judding gets picked in the neutral zone, but his good friend Kajowski bails him out. Out come the Lakers here. Judding puts a pass on Cable. Cable comes through the neutral zone. He's setting up. He's going to use the defenseman as a screen. Just misses the upper blocker side corner here. Gets it to Cashmark. Cashmark brings it out to Magnuson. Magnuson throws a high shot on the Sabre goalie. Waffles that into the mesh. I'm going to say this might catch up to me later, but the Sabres goalie's Benjamin Titcom. So we'll use that once and we'll move on. Anyways, we got Long taking the face off. We got Beatty on the boards. Tushy gets away with maybe a trip in front of the net, but Beatty collects it and sets it up nicely. Gets it over to Magnuson. Magnuson gets it down deep to Parker Long. Parker back up to Magnuson. Magnuson's holding on to it. Goes back to Parker Long. Magnuson finds Beatty for a tip. Just misses there. Gets it over to Tushy. Tushy patiently sets it up. Gets it up. He looks for Magnuson on the far side. Magnuson, can he keep it in? He keeps it in. Great play by Magnuson. Parker Long gets it over to Tushy. Tushy rings it back to Emerson. Emerson pushes it out to Parker Long. Parker Long over to Magnuson, puts a low shot on, and Benjamin Titcomb elects to squeeze that and calls for a whistle. Speltzy wins the face-off here. Back to Emmerich. Emmerich throws it just wide over to Winter. Winter jumps in the play, dumps it down in the corner for Speltz. Speltz and Kimmis battle behind the net. Kimmis wins the battle, tries to find Speltzy. Comes back to Speltzy off the back of the net. He just puts it wide through the front of the crease. Kullberg can't get a stick on that. They throw it around the sideboards. Sabres are having a little troubles getting it out. They're just trying to find somebody to clear the zone. They dump it up to Emmerich. Emmerich throws it on net, hits the defenseman, redirects, and just misses this short side of the net for Benjamin Titcomb. Nice battle by Speltz over there. Speltz can't get a stick on it. Out come the Sabres through the neutral zone. Lakers got a lot of help. Kajowski takes it right in the breadbasket, hangs on to it. And we're going to get fresh troops, it looks like, from both sides of the bench here. We got 8:20 to go in the first period. No score yet, and shots on goal, Lakers 5 and the Sabres 2. Early, midway through, I should say, in the first period here. Judding's taking the defensive zone faceoff, loses that to the Sabre centerman. Cashmark tries to come out and play it, can't get it D to D. They throw it just wide of Kajowski. Cashmark just bangs it off the wall, takes a forearm shiver. And he was looking for a call there at the opposite end. Green gets a nice low shot, blocker side. Goalie makes a nice save, and the Sabres try to regroup here. Defenseman cuts in front of his own goalie. Traxel jumps into the play, keeps it, which was just on sides. Green puts a little check on him. He wins the battle. We got a nice shot on net by Judding, and we have a whistle. I'm surprised Cashmark down here, the defensive zone, didn't draw a penalty because he took a nice elbow right to the face. Judding's taking the offensive zone faceoff on his backhand, wins it cleanly to Traxel. Traxler tries to throw it on net, gets redirected by the forward for the Sabres, rings it around. Cashmark forces the play down there, wins that battle. Now there's a two-man tie-up in the corner here as Green comes out with a puck. He's going to bring it around wide. He's looking for Traxler, who jumped into play. Traxler hits the defenseman and redirects into the corner as Judding dumps it down low to Cashmark. Cashmark's regroup and brings it back out to Traxler. Traxler's a little busy on that side boards right now, Kent, as he dumps it in the corner to Judding. Judding's battling down loose, can't get control of the puck. Cashmark comes in to help out right now, and the Lakers have 3 on that side of the boards there as they continue to battle. Cable puts a body on 27. The puck gets by. He goes ahead and throws it on net, and Cade Kajowski decides to keep it. We had 7 minutes left in the first. We had technical difficulties, but we're up and running now. Had an opportunity to talk with Coach Drager here before the game. They're going with the same game plan that they went with at South. Play fast, get the defense involved. As you can see, the D have been jumping into the play quite a bit. That last shift, Traxler jumped in a few different times. Out come the Lakers now with a hustling Tushy here to try to put a little pressure on. Number 40 for the Sabres. When in doubt, glassing out, plays it up high. Gets the zone in the neutral zone. Lakers are regrouping now. Emerson gets it over to Magnuson. Magnuson goes rink wide back to Tushy. Tushy chips it over to Long. Long's got Beatty out front. He's going to throw it on net wide back to Magnuson. Magnuson's going to throw it on net. Hits number 7. I believe that's Douglas Larson, a former Minnesota Magician, 0-2. And that redirects into the corner here a little bit. Beatty goes in to make a play, apply a little pressure. He keeps it in, throws it back in. There's a guy right behind him, pulls it out. Tushy tries to get a handle on it, can't get control of that, goes ahead and throws it in. Tushy's coming off an upper body injury. Maybe his hands just aren't like they usually are today. got a little rust on there. They throw it up to Beatty. Beatty taps it out to the middle for the speedy Speltz. He can't get a handle on it. Redirects down into Lakers zone. And here we go. We got Speltz and Beatty. Beatty's going to take it. Tries it one hand, and they get it in. That is a nice effort. Beatty had a guy draped all over him. One hands it off over to Speltz. Speltz follows the play nicely and just taps it in. Lakers won. 5.5 minutes left. You got Coach Drager's grandpa going 100 miles an hour. What do you got there, Coach Dickey? Well, that was a great effort there, ladies and gentlemen. We got 6 minutes to go here, and Beatty picks up a loose puck, goes in deep, puts it on the pad. Speltz comes in, finishes it off very good. Lakers go up 1-0. Speltz with his 6th goal of the season, with assists going to 21, Matt Beatty, and number 4, Will Magnuson. Speltz from Beatty and Magnuson here to get the Lakers up 1-0 here. Here we go now. Here comes Judding out of the neutral zone, gets it to Kimmis. Kimmis is going to push hard. He's got speedy Judding. Judding, nice pass over to Kohlberg, and Kohlberg buries it for the Lakers. Holy Hannah, this is something else. That was a pretty play. Nice play out of the defensive zone, threw it up to Judding. Judding gives it to Kimmis. Kimmis takes the puck wide. Judding crashes, splits the defense. For you young kids that are watching, you always want to split the knee, drive to the net, make those defense make a decision, and they had to make a decision. They get the puck to Judding. That off D commits to Judding. Judding slides it to a wide-open Kohlberg to finish. So that's going to be Kohlberg from Judding and Kimmis to get the Lakers up 2-0. So here we go early. Oh, there's a souvenir.
Number 17, Brian Kohlberg, assisted by number 19, Jackson Judding, number 8, Kobe Kimmis.
I think the game plan so far for the Lakers is working out quite well. Play fast, get the defense involved. So here we go. We're going to get in the offensive zone face-off here as the Sabres threw the puck over the glass here. Judding wins it clean back to Cable. Cable goes ahead. Nice block tip by Judding, and doesn't find its way to the net, but Lakers regroup, get it back to the D. Traxel and Cable are playing a little cat and mouse back there, and they get it deep into the corner, and off the forwards go to work as Judding and Green battle for the loose puck here and apply a little pressure here. Judding strips 29 in the neutral zone over to Cashmar. Cashmar can't handle it. It goes off the corner wall or the side wall there, and the Lakers continue to battle. Green comes in to support his partner Cashmar here, and the Lakers battle here. Green came out with it for a second but couldn't quite get it through the two Shakopee players. Cashmark's got it. He taps it down to Judding. Judding patiently finds Traxler. Traxler throws a nice high shot, and the Sabres goaltender puts a blocker on that and just steers it right to the corner. Lakers come in with an odd man shot there again, and regroup, sends it over to Traxler. Traxler dumps it back down, and the forwards are going to work here on a forecheck here as Cable steps in nicely. Gets it over to Green. Green battles for it, throws it over to Cashmar. Cashmar just throws one to the net here, hoping maybe it'd come off funny to Judding. Judding can't get it. Cable's going to wind up, shoot, shot right on net. Gets redirected over it, and Judding can't hit the short side, so Traxler battles up top here. Gives himself a little extra space, throws it on net. Puck lays there loose. Shakopee's looking for a little breather. They dump it. Tushy's there just in time. He gets it deep, but not before the Lakers could get out of the zone. So offsides by the Lakers, 3:35 to go in the first period. Lakers up 2. 12 shots on net. Sabres 0. 3 shots on net. Grandpa Emerson, if you're at home watching, there's the score for you. Paul said you wanted score updates. 2-0 Lakers here. Magnuson dumps the puck deep. They get it into the Sabres zone. They regroup at the dots. They go rink wide. Emerson steps up nicely to apply a little pressure, force the play. Lakers get the loose puck. Beatty corrals it back to the defensemen. They try to go right back to Beatty as he tries to find some open ice. Back into the Lakers zone they go. Emerson picks up the loose puck. Magnuson's going to get an interference penalty here. I'd go with incidental contact there myself, but Magnuson and number 11 ran into each other. The Shakopee player took the brunt of that, so Magnuson's going to find the sin bin for 2 minutes, with 3 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first period. Lakers up 2 with minutes left in the first period here. Lakers are going to come out with Tushy and Kimmis. Looks like Tushy's going to take the face-off on his backhand side and hopefully get it back to Emmerich. And we got Emmerich and Winter on the defensive pairing. Tushy loses the face-off. Lakers get into their box formation here. Sabres go D to D. They're trying to suck somebody out of the box, if you will. They go D to D. They throw it on net. Kajowski handles that easily, and the Sabres can't hold the zone here. Tushy's going to apply a little extra pressure here on number 18 for the Sabres here. Got an aggressive penalty kill for the Lakers right now. Sabres get the zone, not without a little pressure from Tushy. Cashmark gets the loose puck, gets it out of the zone, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup here. Tushy comes off the ice. Judding jumps on. We got Judding and Cashmark here. Emmerich gets the loose puck behind the net, wins the battle, picks it up, kind of chips it out, not enough to clear the zone. Sabres are going to set up here and go D to D over to 18 on the offside. He goes ahead and throws it on net. Emmerich gets a stick on it, but not enough to find anything but Kajowski's mitten. Cade Kajowski with the infamous black mitten. We like to call it extra large, but boy, that thing catches a lot of pucks. Judding's got the face-off on his forehand side, pushes it over to Cable. Cable spins back and tries to get it out of zone, and he does. Here comes the speedy Cashmark, chips it up. He's got a one-on-one rush with Judding. He's going to go with the backhand of the glove side there. And he's looking for some kind of a penalty. I'm not sure what Cashmark was looking for, but whatever it was, he didn't like it. Now he's having a little conversation with the orange stripe to see what's going on there. But I've never heard a ref change it. We got a 3-ref system here, Soderberg, so I can't go with that anymore. Judding's got a backhand face-off. He loses that back into the Sabres zone. The Sabres go D to the offside wing. Nowhere to go there now. They are on the power play. You wouldn't know it right now based on the forecheck there. Traxler dumps puck deep here. Cashmark comes out to regroup. And here come the Lakers with the forecheck here. A little less aggressive forecheck here with Judding and Cashmark. As number 20 for the Sabres dumps it out to number 12. Judding chips it out to the hard-working Cashmark again. He gets hauled down. Now he got his call. I got to think that was from the conversation he had earlier there. I'll make it up to you, the ref said, and he just did. 21 seconds left in the Lakers penalty to Magnuson. Then the Lakers are going to go on the power play after that. So that was all work from Cashmark. That whole penalty kill there had a scoring opportunity, got shut down, worked hard, drew a penalty. Lakers killed his 21 seconds off. We got Green and Kimmis with Emerson and Emmerich.
Minor penalty assessed at 15:32.
Green loses the face-off and brings it into the offensive zone for the Lakers. D to D back to Emmerich. Emmerich throws a nice clean shot, nice and low on net. Nobody in front of the net for the Lakers at that time, and Titcomb collects that for a whistle. We're going to have a face-off to his right-hand side. For you viewers, it'd be your left, and Kimmis is going to take the face-off here for the Lakers. He wins that clean back to Emmerich. Emmerich just goes ahead and tries to throw it deep back to Kimmis. Kimmis gets it down into Green in the corner. Green works hard to get it out. He continues the battle for the loose puck, dumps it in the corner. We got 1 second. Magnuson's out of the box. Here comes Matt Beatty, so the Lakers now are on the power play here. Beatty jumps into the play, gets a stick on there to slow him down. And Kimmis applies a little pressure here on the power play. They're trying to get possession of the puck. Beatty goes in the corner to help out here. He's trying to pick up that loose puck, and now Kimmis does as well. We got all 3 forwards in there for the Lakers right now. Beatty with some nice patience hangs on to it, brings it out to Emerson. Emerson's going to drag it out, throw a little wrister on net, and the goalie makes a nice save. Kimmis crashes the net hard as well. Lakers got 39 seconds left in the period and 1:11 in the power play. So the Lakers are going to come on the ice with some fresh ice for the power play unless they can finish this thing up. Lakers are coming out with their first unit with Judding and Cashmark and Speltz with Cable and Traxel as a defensive pairing here late in the first period. Judding loses the face-off. Sabres try to ring around the boards. Judding goes right to the wall, picks it up nicely, sends it over to Traxler. Traxler over to Judding, who's going to bring it down low and look for maybe a quick wrister here, throws it on net low. Goalie makes a nice save. They collect it and just throw it down the length of the ice with 20 seconds left in the first period. Traxler's going to come down with speed, collect it behind the net. He goes behind Charlie Cashmark Cashmark makes a nice play over to Traxford. He tips it over to Judding. Judding brings it in. He's going to drive hard to the net, go forehand, backhand. He can't quite get it, but Cable jumps in with 5 seconds left and bags it for a 3-0 lead. Buries that. Great effort there by Cable. Cable gets the play in the defensive zone, taps it up to Cashmark. Cashmark gives it right back. Judding gets the loose puck, goes wide on his backhand, tries to go backhand to forehand, slides it across the crease to Cable, who jumps into the play. Talk about getting the defenseman involved. Here, Lakers win the draw, bring it back, and we're going to regroup. That'll do it for the first period. Shots on goal in the first period, 16 for the Lakers. They're rewarded with 3 goals. And shots on goal for the Sabres in the first period, only 5. And the score after 1 is 3-0. We're working on a special guest. I don't see anybody coming up to have that. And we'll start off with 60 seconds with Coach Drager when he comes back up after the intermission. Thanks for everybody coming out to Laker Nation. And we'll see you here in about 13 minutes.
Assisted by number 19, Jackson Judding, and number 6, Ty Traxel. Shots on goal for Shakopee in the first period, 5, for Prior Lake, 16.
All right, here we go in the second period here. We got Kent Dickey back here to help us with the color.
Kimmich just got stung on that play.
Uh-oh.
He's going off. He took something to the waist. Looks like it's certain pretty bad.
All right, Cable gets the loose puck, goes ahead. He tries to find Cashmark. A little bit higher than we'd like that pass to be, Coach. Icing on the Lakers.
Thank you very much for your support.
How was your intermission?
It was good.
What'd you do?
Chuck's trying to get me engaged here by asking me some random questions.
We got Jetty.
Linda Kimmich just stopped me for an interview, too.
Oh, nice.
She's doing some filming.
Celebrity.
I think she's doing that with everybody, Chuck. I don't feel special at all.
Jetting goes ahead, rips one high here. Emerson trying to keep it in, couldn't quite get there, but he gets a nice little play there to disrupt the play. Magnuson goes ahead, finds his partner Emerson. Emerson flips it around to Green. Green slows it down, taps it up to Jutting. Jutting's coming out with speed. He's got Cashmark with him. Odd man rush. Great patience by Jutting to get it back to Emerson. My apologies. He throws it, hits the goalie right in the breadbasket.
One of those last names that starts with the 8.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. You know,
where number in the 20s, it's hard to concentrate.
At some point, we'll just start making stuff up, right?
We've been doing that for years, Chuck.
I know it. Jetting wins the faceoff, gets it deep into the Sabres zone. It regroups around there. Sabres get control. Throw it over to the sideboards to nobody. 18 comes back, collects it. That'd be the Schmidt kid. I was told he's the only kid on the team with a bubble. He wants to be different. Cujo collects it there, sets it up nice as Traxler goes ahead, throws it around the boards, gets it to the neutral zone, picks it up. The loose puck, gets it deep, pursues the puck. Again, the Lakers continue to ignite the defensemen into the play here a little bit, if you will, and they come and press as well. They throw the puck long. Will he get there in time? Cujo comes out into play. It waves off the icing. Little miscommunication there, but Cashmark picks up the loose puck with speed, bangs it off the glass. Can't get it to Tushy, as Tushy's a little bit further than the Sabre defenseman. Funny bounce there. Caught Cujo off the mark a little bit there, but out come the Lakers with Tushy. Tushy's bringing it wide with some speed. It's got some fresh legs. Goes forward. Backhand to forward there. Crashes hard into the net. Puck comes off. The net comes off its moorings.
Right now, John Tushy's sitting back and saying, did he crack his rib again? And his stick broken?
Yeah. He's probably more worried about the stick. That's for sure. And it's upper body injury.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm breaking hip.
Yeah, that's all right, though. Well, he drove hard to the net, that's for sure.
Tushy with a nice little jailbreak there.
Yep. Parker Long on the offensive zone face-off here. I'm not sure what the Sabres are asking about. No big changes for the Lakers at intermission there. Play with speed, get the defense involved, keep it simple. You're up 3, just keep playing the same game. Results should be the same here as we have a discussion over at the Sabres bench with the Stripes. We got that all cleared up. Long wins the draw, gets it over to Tushy. Tushy sends it over to Beatty into Beatty's skates. Beatty can't get a handle on it, so we regroup. Beatty goes ahead and plays it with his hand, gets it to Long. Long goes ahead and just dumps it in the corner. We're going to get a whistle for a hand pass, so that'll bring it out into the neutral zone. My apologies at the high school level. It's all the way down. Early in the second period is 3-0 still Lakers. Shots on goal, 17 for the Lakers, 5 for the Shakopee Sabres. Parker Long steps on the puck. That never goes well. Cujo goes ahead, ties that up, and just says, let's get a whistle and let's start all over. Lakers are going to come back with Cable and Traxel. This has been an interesting pairing, huh, Coach?
I like them together. They've been playing well together, too.
Yep. Yeah, they've been seeing a lot of ice there. Long loses that draw as the center, jumps around him, gets a shot on net, tries to catch Cujo off his mark a little bit, but he was there and ready to go. Tushy gets the red line, dumps it in as it gets pressure from Beatty and Long. maintain the forecheck here and to get it back to Tushy. Tushy plays it with his foot, gets it back to Beatty. Beatty's getting held by the Shakopee player. He's open in front of the net. He's coming out here. Long gets hit awkwardly, if you will. Little backhand sauce to Beatty. Beatty throws it on net. Shakopee goalie makes the save. Defenseman throws it the length of the ice. Sabres are going to get called for an icing. And we'll go down for an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres.
Seems like the ice is tilted the other direction now, Chuck.
Yeah. It's weird how that works, how if one team, they just kind of, teeter-totter. That's good. I like it. Judding's got a backhand face-off. He gets it over to Lindholm. They dump it deep, and they ring it around to number 40 for the Sabres. He's having troubles. Gets a little more pressure from Judding. Swanson and Lindholm battle behind the net for the loose puck here while Judding sets up in the high slot here on the strong side there. Now he's sliding himself over as Swanson battles for the puck there in the corner. Judding's coming in to help. Lindholm's in there. We got 3 of the Laker players there. Out come the Sabres here. Number 29 brings around looking for that odd man wing. He's going to go throw it the length of the ice, and they're going to wave off the icing as Emerson goes behind the puck, sets it up for his partner Magnuson. Magnuson tries to get a jump on the play, can't get by. They get a shot. Emerson blocks it. They get over to Cujo. Cujo collects it nicely and says, I've seen enough of this. I've used that line a few times. I've seen enough of this. I'll try to come up with something better.
That might be their best scoring opportunity right there. A little flurry in front of the net, anything could happen.
Well, they almost doubled their shots right there.
True.
Yeah. Now Coach Pankratz is having a conversation. I think he wants to know what the other coach was talking about earlier. Maybe they're just kind of exchanging things. Coach Pankratz doesn't normally get too animated, but his arms are flopping around like he's trying to not hit the ground too fast after jumping out of a plane. That'll probably get a chuckle out of the boys when they go home and watch the game tape tonight. Not sure what he was discussing, but Lakers now have won the faceoff. Out they come now. They're getting pressure here from Lindholm and Judding. Lindholm picks up the loose puck, gets it on it, can't quite handle it, and it goes into the Shakopee goalie. He collects that, and Lakers are going to go ahead and change their defense. They're also going to change their forwards. Judding's going to go off where his partners are coming on. Actually, I'm sorry. We got Speltz and Kohlberg and Kimmis with Cable and Kennedy. Kennedy's seeing his first bit of action today since the JV game. Gets that puck back to him. He can't handle it. It was a little bit out of his reach, so he'll go ahead and curl it back. He gets it over to Speltz. Speltz goes ahead, dumps it in deep, and here comes Kohlberg. Kohlberg's going to go ahead and force the play to the outside here. Works hard and battles here to tie up, get a loose puck here. Kimmis battles here to try to keep it in. They can't keep it in. Cable steps up, gets it down to the offensive zone D. They go ahead and dump it in, and Kennedy goes back to get it. He leaves it for Kimmis. Not a bad play there as Kimmis goes ahead and tries to get up but can't get it past the pinching defenseman by Shakopee. Shakopee then rings it around, get it over to Kohlberg. Kohlberg goes ahead and just kind of taps it out of the zone. Good decision there just to get it out, and let's regroup. As Shakopee dumps it in, they're going to go ahead and get a little bit of a line change here, and Cable's going to take off. He chips it out to Kohlberg. Kohlberg taps it over to Speltz. Speltz can't get a handle on it, and they get it over to the Sabres. Sabres go ahead and dump it in there. I thought maybe he was a little bit closer to the line.
Well, maybe the Sabres have found a little recipe here to keep the puck down at the other end. They're totally fine just crossing the red and throwing it in and give chase.
There you go. We'll take it. Judding's going to take the offensive zone. He wins it clean back to Emmerich. Emmerich throws it over to Winter. Winter takes a bomb, misses wide. Goalie didn't see it. If that would have been on net, I would have thought maybe that would have found the back of the twine. But out come the Sabres here. Emmerich steps up into the play. Cashmark gives him a little assistance there. The Sabres get the red, dump it in, and Emmerich goes behind the net to pick it up, throws it around to Cashmark. Cashmark nuts touch pass to Judding. Here goes Judding. We got a little 2-on-1. Now a little 2-on back to Winter. Winter jumps in the play, throws it right. And Green picks up the rebound there and taps it in for the Lakers for a goal. Nice patience by Judding to go ahead and just kind of keep that and wait for the trailer in. What do they call Winter there? What would he be called?
F3.
As he comes in F3. Very good.
I passed. I passed
You
coaching hockey
passed the
101.
We'd draw that up on
I
the
mi-
whiteboard as F3, wouldn't we, Coach?
I think I might have qualified to coach squirts.
Level 1. But great play again. The Lakers continue to throw their defensemen into the play here. They create an odd man rush, and Winter puts a nice puck on net there, creates a rebound, and Green picks it up. Here we go again. Judding with the goal. I didn't even have time to really get things going there. Lakers apply additional pressure there. Nice pass over to Cashmark, and then Cashmark finds Judding crashed in the net there, taps in for another goal. So that the third goal for the Lakers was Green from, I didn't write that down. Green from
Jackson, probably Judding.
Jackson, Judding, and Winter. And then the fifth goal here for the Lakers was Judding from Cashmark. So the Lakers go up 5-0 with 11:20 left in the second period. Shots on goal 20-7. And Lakers have Long and Tushy and Beatty out there with Magnuson and Emerson. Emerson hits it up to a nice breakout pass to Long in the middle. Long throws it over to Tushy just a little bit behind, tries to catch it off his skates. Can't get it, so the Lakers dump it in deep. Beatty goes and puts nice body on his forecheck there, and out come the Sabres here. Sabres try to go in too solid right next to each other. Lakers pinch that off. They try to go wide. They get it clear the zone themselves, so the Sabres are going to try to pressure, get it out of the play. Lakers got the puck. They dump it in deep and have to come out of the zone to regroup. Magnuson steps up at the red, gets it to Beatty. Beatty gets the stick on it, gets it just inside the Lakers' offensive zone, but can't handle it there. They go ahead and throw it out. Great back check by Judding here to disrupt a great opportunity for the Sabres. And the Lakers dump it down deep, but not deep enough here. And the Sabres have to regroup, D to D. They're going to go ahead. They got a big forecheck here. Go right back to his partner here. Gets it wide, gets it past Traxler. Traxler, the Sabre player throws it by Judding, goes back, picks it up here. Looks like the Sabres are getting a little momentum here.
Well, their back's against the wall. It's 5 up here, Chuck, so they got to take a few chances if they want to stick around.
Lindholm chips it out, not deep enough, as Swanson applies a nice pressure there to disrupt any chance for an icing. Lindholm gets the loose puck there, chips it out, can't find Swanson, so out come the Lakers here, or the Sabres, my apologies. They dump it deep. Kennedy goes back to pick it up, fakes he's going one way, decides to regroup, go back the other way to Traxler. Sabres pick that off and just dump it behind the net. Throw it up the wall to Lindholm. Lindholm gets it through the neutral zone here. He's got Swanson. He's going to get it up to Swanson. He's going to dump it deep. And Judding's going to go for fresh legs. Speltz jumps on. Swanson's going off. On comes Kohlberg as Lindholm battles down there in the corner, and he gets refreshed here as well. On jumps Kimmis. Here we get a mitten down as Speltz picks up his glove. Emmerich decides, I'm going to make a run at this. He gets a puck deep, throws a guy down with one hand. And the Sabres are having troubles here. The speedy Speltz picks it up, gets it over to Kohlberg. Kohlberg throws it out back to Speltz. Can't quite get a handle on it. Here, Emmerich goes ahead, dumps it down deep, throws it off the glass behind the net. Kimmis avoids an elbow to the back of the skull, gets it out to Kohlberg, who just misses net, throws a nice body check on there, throws it back to Emmerich. Emmerich can't quite handle it, so he's going to have to regroup, throws it deep, and in come the Lakers here with a forecheck here. Sabres clear the zone, go ahead and throw it out to the neutral zone. Winter steps up, tries to get it deep, but not deep enough, and the Sabres go ahead and dump it down. Cujo gets it, mitten on it, sets it up behind the net nicely for Emmerich. Emmerich goes ahead and loses control there, but gets it off to nobody. And the Sabre player gets it out to Kohlberg in the neutral zone. He can't quite get it deep. He gets rode off nicely by number 20. Gets it out to Winter. Winter taps it over to Judding. Judding taps it over to Green. Green back to Judding. Judding just misses.
We need a whistle just so you can take a break here.
Yeah, my apologies there on the mute. I had to cough here. Now I know how Soderberg felt when we were at South the other game. It's non-stop here, no whistles. As Emmerich goes and tries to play it behind the net, he can't get it. Green comes in to pick up that, and out comes Green. Green's clearing the zone. He's got some speed. Can't get it past to 20 for the Sabres. He's still battling. Judding picks up the loose puck again. Nice patience by Judding. Hangs onto that puck. Maybe just a little bit long there, but still's got it. Comes out with the puck. Great battle by Judding. Now he's on his backhand. He's looking for somebody. Finds Emerson. Emerson tries to get it to the net, but it gets blocked nicely by the Sabres there. Judding, I think, is going for number 3. 7 minutes to go. They ring it around. Emerson's got it. Emerson doesn't have an angle. Does the right play. Dumps it deep behind the net to Green. Green throws it out to Cashmark. Cashmark hits a lot of traffic in front of the net. Parker Long battles and spins around, tries to throw that net too. Again, hits another body. Back out to Emerson there. Throws it back down to Cashmark down low. Back out to Emerson. Emerson finds his partner, Magnuson. Magnuson, nice wrist shot on net with a good glove save by the Sabres goalie. He decides that a whistle is a good decision.
We're going to give Chuck a 30-second break here. Because you just went for 7 minutes straight. I don't think we've had a whistle since the 10-minute mark in this period.
This is fun, though.
It's moving.
6:43 to go in the second period. Long wins the draw back to Tushy. Tushy throws it at the net. Doesn't get all the way to the net here. Laker, and we got another souvenir up here. Mr. Winter, Wade's dad gets it. Throws a nice sauce pass out. Throws it back. Maybe if his kid scored that goal, he would have hung onto the puck for a little souvenir. But Parker Long's going to take the face-off on his strong side, try to push it over to Beatty. Gets it over to Beatty. Beatty brings it over to Kennedy. Kennedy throws a little wrister on net. Goalie makes a save. Big battle in front of the net with Tushy. And Beatty comes in to help his partner here. A little 2-on-2 support.
It's good to see Tushy back out there because he is coming off of an injury, and the way he crashed into that post earlier this period could have been bad news.
Yep.
But he's feeling okay. He's out there. Nice pinch here.
Kennedy with the pinch here. Tushy helps supply a little support. Long's going to head over there and try to help out as well. Eliminate any kind of a smooth breakout here. They do so. Tushy's going to scramble, reaches for the loose puck at the blue line. Can't quite keep it in. Nice hit by Tushy along the wall. They dump it deep. Cable can't quite get to it to clear the zone, but they ring it around to the other side. Cable runs around, puts a body on him. Beatty puts a body on that guy. Bodies everywhere. Here, we're going to throw it at the net, and Cujo's going to freeze that puck for a defensive zone faceoff. We got 6 minutes to go in the second. Lakers 5, Shakopee 0. Shots on goal 23 and 10. Season's winding down, regular season for both of these teams. I'm not sure if the Sabres play again, but the Lakers have another stint tomorrow against, I believe it's Eastview. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach.
Nope, that's right.
It is Eastview?
At Eastview.
Another road game for the Lakers tomorrow. Great check by Lindholm. Gets it down to Emmerich there. As the Lakers, Belts goes, picks the puck off of the Sabre player, but can't quite clear as the Sabres are sending 3 at the time. Now it's a regroup. Winter rings it around, tries to find Lindholm on the other side. Lindholm punches it up the wall. Not enough.
It went off the pipe, Chuck.
Did it?
Yep.
Emerson gets a slapper on net there. Great play by there. Throws it over to Magnuson. Magnuson throws a little wrister on. Ooh. Green gets a nice redirect on there, but can't find the back of the net here as it goes wide of the net. Emerson steps up, not in time, and out come the Sabres here. Magnuson plays a nice, great back check by Emerson to tie up the guy coming the other way. Nice transition there by the Laker defenseman there. He got by me. His partner Magnuson slide over and tried to help him out a little bit, and then he went back and picked up his partner. They get fresh defensemen out here as Traxler and Kennedy come out here. Traxler jumps into the play. Sabre player loses his stick, can't make a play there, and they throw it on net, and just a little bit wide here. Cashmark goes ahead and just nice little backhand sauce pass out to clear the zone, and they wave off the icing for lack of effort by number 12. I would go with that. Traxler jumps into the play nicely again. Part of the game plan is to implement the defenseman into the offensive game plan there. Tushy steps up. He's got Colbert. Colbert can't get it over to, is that Kimmis?
No, it's Speltzy.
Yeah, they call a high stick on the Lakers, but I think Shakopee got a stick on that, so it should have been waved off, but Not much we can do there. Once the puck stops, it's going to go all the way down for the Lakers. Little technical difficulty. I did talk to one of the Shakopee fans, and they turned off the Wi-Fi, so we can't stream here through the Wi-Fi. So we're using the hotspot again on the phone. So they're tightening up on their, and the heat's not on, for crying out loud. They got an $80 million facility here, no heat, no Wi-Fi. What's going on? Speltz won the face-off nice. Kenny's jumping into the play here nice too. Into the neutral zone, he's looking for his first. Goes ahead, makes a great play there. Great effort by Kennedy there. He had 2 forwards coming in the play as well, but Kennedy's wanted to make a run on his own there.
It was great. He stayed with it too.
Yeah, nice patience, that's for sure. Speltz is going to take the offensive face-off here. He's going to be on his backhand. He's going to try to draw it to the wall. Brings it cleanly to Traxler. Traxler throws it over to Kenny. Kenny throws a little wrister. Goalie makes a little pad save. Brings it right over to Colbert. Colbert can't find the back of the mesh because it caught him by surprise. Sabres throw it out. Traxler's going to go ahead and get a good head of steam here. Looks for Kimmis up in the middle. On net, though, so they're going to wave off icing. Colbert goes in, picks up the loose puck. He's going to take it behind the net. He's still got the puck there. Avoids it. Kimmis has got it. He throws it on net there. Odd man or odd angle shot there. But they throw it up off the glass, and it looks like Emmerich tried to play it with his hand. He did get it with his hand, but it went in the Laker bench and fell onto the ice.
Kennedy had a nice little celly there, Chuck. The kids won't know what a celly is. Like, you got to be an older guy like us.
Chelly was infamous, number 7,
yep.
baby.
That's just a
Blackhawks, Red Wings. Yep.
Just reaches the net.
Lakers come back out with Long and Tushy and Beatty. And we get a little neutral zone battle here. The Sabres get in deep here. They try to go back to F3, but they got some help from the D here. They try to stuff it there. Cujo freezes the puck here. We're going to have a defensive faceoff as Winter protects his goalie there down and gives number 29, Williams, a little extra push to get away from Cujo. So 1:42 to go in the second period here. Lakers 5, Shakopee still with a goose egg. Here as Long wins the face-off, pushes it over to Emmerich. Emmerich's going to bring it around the net. Nice little touch pass over to Beatty on the wall. Beatty swings around, throws it out to Long. Long can't handle it as he gets bodied and loses his stick. Winter's jumping into the play with that long reach. Throws it back to Tushy. Tushy gets it in the skates, takes a nice hit from number 26, McNeil. And now there's a nice little battle on the wall there. Beatty and Parker Long continue to battle for the Tushy. Get it back to Long. Long tries a soft one over to Emmerich, but it gets picked off by the Sabres player. They get it out of the zone. Lakers turn around, throw it right back in. Sabres are having a hard time getting through the neutral zone.
Yep, I would say.
That's for sure.
1 minute remaining period. 1 minute.
Beatty gets a nice body check there and then goes ahead and stays on the short side and gets battled. Now he takes a stick to the chin. My guess is the referee's going to say you did it first, so... Yep. We're not calling anything. Maybe a shout out real quick to Uncle Greg. Be Luke Schmidt's uncle down in Denver. That'd be a shout out to one of our Shakopee friends here. Luke Schmidt, number 18 for the Sabres. Uncle Greg, hopefully watching down in Denver here as the final minute boils down here for the Lakers as they play a little catch in the down on the sideboards there as Lindholm tries to throw it on net, gets it back to Swanson behind the net. Speltz continues the battle for that loose puck. A little power turn back in the corner, and Swanson decides to put a little body on him. Everybody's looking for the puck as it's flopping around in midair there, and a great step up by Magnuson. Not enough, though, to keep it in the zone as the Sabres get the red line and dump it in here. Emerson, some call him Flip, maybe just me, but Emerson gets a puck, tries to throw it up the sidewall. Now he's battling down in the corner to pick up a loose puck. Gets help from his center, Speltz, who's doing his job as a centerman. 23 goes in and throws a big hit from behind. And got away with one there. Yep, looks like there'll be a no call on 23, which I'm surprised. They're going to let the period wind down, and that'll do it for the second period. Lakers 5. Sabres still sitting at 0. Cujo's having a great game. Shots on goal after 2, 27 for the Lakers and 11 for the Sabres.
Yeah, the Titcomb goalie for the Sabres, that's a full day's work right there, 27 shots.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, I get a little shout out here. I got one of my Sabres. Well, that'll do it here for the second period. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to take a 13-minute break, and we'll come back. Shout out to Laker Nation. Thanks for joining us.